Hey, it's Peter here at H&M Realty to give you one tip on how to make the transaction smoother when you're working with an agent to list your house and it being a contingent sale on buying a house. So the one tip that I can give you going through this transaction, because a seller, knowing that you're gonna have to sell the home, move up from that home that you're selling to a home that you're buying is very stressful for one, and two, you wanna make sure you have enough, this is the tip. Number one is you're gonna wanna make sure you have enough time to move out of that house that you're selling and then move into that house that you're buying. So the biggest thing is to have a 2-3 day clause in the contract to make sure that you're able to move, because I've had transactions where as the seller and you're moving into your move up home, you don't have enough time, and we need to ask for forgiveness when we're going through a transaction. But if you give 2 to 3 days in the contract on the sellers, so for the people that are actually selling, you want to make sure that your agent's putting in, hey, we need 2 or 3 days to move out into the move up home. So that's the biggest thing, because for one, you're rushing through the transaction as a home seller into a home buyer, and you have a lot of things going on. There's a lot of moving parts. So you want to make sure that the agent's putting that in there, because by the time that you're about to move and you're ready to move, you want to have that transition period. So you have 2-3 days, maybe even over a weekend, hopefully, so you can get out of that house and move into the new home that you just purchased. So that's the biggest thing. Makes it very, very smooth if you have those things set in place moving into the transaction on the buy-up. Because if you don't, then you're stuck there and you're asking for the agent on the buyer side of your home, hey, can we have 2-3 extra days? And sometimes that doesn't go over well, and sometimes they're not willing to do that. So you want to make sure that that's set in place prior to getting your home, the home that you're selling, into escrow. So that's the biggest thing. That helps out tremendously. So let your listing agent know that tidbit so you can move into that next home a lot more easy.